To me, when I had this kind of awakening, I ran off with it like an absolute ass. And I was just so empowered by it. I didn't care what anybody said. It was you, I'm a vampire, and that was it.
The Vampire Court of Austin is essentially a town hall for all of Austin's awakened vampires, otherkin, and human supporters or black swans that assist us with our everyday life and what we do with the court as well. It's essentially a safe haven for anyone who applies and wants to be part of our kind of family style group to learn from each other.
My wife and I have been married now for almost 2 years. From the moment that we got together, we decided to have an open relationship. And then shortly after that, we decided to have a polyamorous relationship, which meant that not only could we play with other partners, but we could also love other people. And finding my wife, I found my other half. In finding Ilona, I found that soulmate that we all search for all through our lives, that other person who exists outside of us that vibrates on a similar energy frequency.
A lot of vampires experience sun sensitivity, and the theory with that is that the sun is such an intense form of energy, and as vampires we are very sensitive to energy because we have to feed from it. If you stop feeding for an extended period of time, you're probably going to get sick. I actually know someone who had a heart condition and she stopped feeding for an extended period of time, and they told her she was going to die. So our donors are human. As far as how we do it, the most utilized court method that we promote is a lancet, which is an instrument that is utilized for people who are diabetic. All it does is prick the finger a few times, and we feed that way.
You don't want to go cutting into people with knives or anything, and I've heard horror stories of people doing that kind of thing, and I think it's very important that we educate people on how to do that very safely. There's no reason to go cutting and slicing when you could just have a tiny little pinprick on a fingertip.
One of the biggest misconceptions is that it's just a lifestyle and it's just something that we decided one day, woke up and said, hey, I'm going to put on some black and some fangs and be a vampire. The only immortality that we believe in is what you leave behind.
Here within the next year, we are hoping to actually see a unified vampire community across at least the U.S., if not international borders. So my day is probably just like anybody else's, except for sometimes I might be having a little more fun than that.